Okay guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make this piece just here. It looks pretty complicated, but it is simpler than it looks. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so what we need is an object that will cut into it, and I'm just going to use this one just here. And at any point in this tutorial, if you weren't unsure of a shortcut or anything like that, just have a look down here and it will just present it right there. Okay, so firstly I'm just going to duplicate this, and I'm going to hit Control 4 on this to give it a subdivision surface, and that's just going to smooth it out, make it into a ball. Scale it up a little bit. I'm just going to smooth shade that. Alright, so on this I'm going to add a boolean, and our target object is going to be the cube. Okay, I'm just going to scale this up as well. Put it over here. Alright, so right now this cube is cutting into this circle, and to make this a lot easier to see, I'm just going to come down to this one here, object properties, come down to visibility, viewport display, under display as, I'm just going to go to wire. Alright, so now we can see what's actually happening. Okay, also to clean out these edges here, I want to cut into, on the sphere itself, I'm just going to add a split edge, and that's just going to clean that up a bit there. Okay, so now let's get into shading it. I've got a camera here, so I'm just going to pick a spot I like, and I'm just going to go Control Alt 0. Just going to snap that to view, grab that, move it around a little bit, come over to shading. Okay, so in shading, what we want to do is hit new. I'm going to put in a, I'm going to throw in a color ramp, connect that up, and then this is what makes it work. So we got a gradient just here. So with that gradient texture, is going to give us that, is what's going to make it work. And we're going to come down to quadrant sphere. So with that, I'm going to come down to constant, and then I'm going to put on a mapping and a texture coordinate, connect to object. Alright, so you just find, there it is. Okay. So what's happening now is that this texture that we applied to this, it's in a 3D space, and to see it, to get to it, you need to cut into the model itself. So obviously, you know, if you go into the model, it doesn't exist until you cut into it and you create that face with the boolean itself. So now, if I grab this boolean and I cut into it, it's going to present that texture, and that's how we're going to create this. So pretty much that's set up. That's all you really need to do. Now it's up to you how to decorate it. A couple things to note is that the boolean is kind of delicate. If the geometry you put onto it is a bit too complicated, it will start to break apart. A good example of this is if I come back to the video here, you can see I've used quite a few editing tricks. So whenever there was a glitch, whenever something mucked up, I would just edit around that, put something else in, something like that. So that's something to keep in mind when you're making this. So from here, all you need to do is just decorate it to taste. Of course, you just add a few more of these in, you get a rainbow going, and just continue that. Show you a few more examples of this. So over my Instagram, obviously we got this one I just showed you here, but then I've made a planet with this, and you can cut into it, reveal the core. Another one over here, same example. So it's really up to you how you want to decorate this, but it's a very very powerful but simple effect. Alright, I'll leave this my Instagram in the description if you guys want to have a look. But also, thanks for watching, and if you do make this, please tag me because I'd like to see. Alright, thank you.